Hey guys, it's Tara here with American Country Essentials. Today I'm filming from the inside of my car. Usually we like filming outside, but it is crazy windy outside and we have a blizzard coming in. So this is going to be our little studio, if you will. Today we're shopping for a baby buck. So we're out in town and we're actually headed to a local breeder. And what I'm going to teach you today are the questions that you need to ask before buying any kind of baby goat. So that's what we're going to go do now. A few of the elements that I look at whenever I'm purchasing animals from another breeder or another farm is their facility in general. I look at their shelter, their fencing, the other animals that are around the animals that I'm purchasing, as well as how they are getting fed and how they are getting water. These are just a few little things that explain how these animals are taken care of. I'm here with Deb. She's the owner and operator of Sunrise Farm. She raises Nubian goats. So when did you get into goat raising?
1991.
So you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And have you always raised Nubians?
Nubians and boar.
And boar, okay. And what made you decide Nubians?
I picked Nubians because I like the taste of their milk.
So today we're buying a couple of goats from you. We're getting a buck as well as a doe. The doe was a surprise. And so for a beginner, when you're wanting to purchase a goat, what are the type of things that we should be looking for, not only in a breeder, but also in the goats themselves, either the kids or mamas, those kind of things?
First thing you ask is diseases.
Okay.
And find out what diseases that the farm has.
Okay.
And testing.
Okay.
Mastitis problems too. You would want to, if you're getting an adult goat, you want to ask about if she's ever had mastitis.
Okay. And has she ever had mastitis?
No.
Okay. And so this is the mom of the two that we're purchasing?
Yeah, this is Taps. She's 4. If you start at the head, you want a nice Roman nose.
Taps has a great Roman looking nose, and you also want to make sure that the ears don't stand straight out. You want them flapping downwards. Deb also goes on to explain that you want the back as straight as possible, and you don't want a huge dip at the rear. You also want to make sure that the hips at the back are as wide as possible.
So that there's plenty of room for babies to come out and for milk to go in the udder. On the udder, you want a high attachment in through here. You want a nice wide attachment.
Okay.
That way it doesn't swing and bounce and get bruised when she's running.
Got it. Deb explains when you stand behind the goat, you want to make sure that both sides of the udder are symmetrical, so one isn't larger or smaller than the other.
When I'm buying a baby, I look at the mom. You can't tell what her udder's going to look like, but you can tell what the mama's udder looks like. You want a nice sprung rib so that there's lots of place there to put food.
Deb also explains how important it is to look at the buck. Make sure that he has a wide stance that will be passed on to his generations, and if you can, look at his mom to see what any future daughters of his will look like, including what their udders will look like. As far as the kids, Deb explains that it is important to make sure their back is nice and flat, their rump is big, and they have a nice wide stance. The goats that we chose are about 3 months old. Deb also had these guys available. They're about a week and a half old. I would have loved to take these guys because they're adorable. She bottle feeds, and we prefer to dame feed. It is a complete personal preference. I just don't have the time to dedicate to bottle feeding. So the two that we chose, they're actually being weaned. They could possibly take a bottle for about another week, which I might try, but if they don't take a bottle from me, it's not a big deal. So these are the two that we're purchasing. This is the buck, and that's the doe. They're brother and sister. These guys are registered, and so each require a tattoo. And they place them on the inside of their ear.
Is our farm number. It's SR5. And this one over here is the year number.
So registered goats will have tattoos on the inside of their ears. Okay, so they're gonna come home with us, and I'm so excited. And I want to thank Deb from Sunrise Farms. And I'm going to link her information below this video, so you can go there, and she's super knowledgeable if you have any questions or anything like that. And we're gonna go home. Okay, so we're in the car, just picked up our babies, and you can hear them. So now we're on our way back to our house, and we're gonna actually put them in one of the birthing suites that we built to kind of, since it's so windy, I kind of want to keep them out of the elements tonight. And then we'll slowly start introducing them to the herd. And yeah, I'm very excited. All right, let's go home. So we just got home. So we have them both in their birthing suites, and we named them on the way home. So this is the doe. We named her Beauty. And this is the buck. His name is Handsome. So right now I'm just sitting with them, making sure that they're comfortable, they're eating, peeing and pooping. That's important. Make sure they know where their water is. They were bottle fed, so I'm gonna see if they'll take a bottle from me. They might not tonight because they're a little nervous. So if they don't take it from me tonight, then I'll try again tomorrow morning. But we're just kind of getting them comfortable tonight. It's really windy outside and blizzarding and stuff, so it's a little loud in here as well. So they're just kind of getting used to things, and we got our guard donkeys in here all ready for donkey duty overnight. It's been a couple days, and both Beauty and Handsome are adjusting really well. We're still keeping them in the birthing suites. We had a couple days of bad weather, so I wanted to keep them in there. Over the next week or two, we'll start introducing them because Handsome will have to be separated from his sister because technically he can start breeding at 4 months of age. So they're doing really well. I'm really happy with their progression. They're very sweet. They actually ended up not taking a bottle from me, so they're just strictly on alfalfa, grain, and tumbleweeds. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. In just a couple weeks, we will have kids of our own. We're so excited. So that's what we're gonna go do now. What else should I say?
That's it.
Don't get nervous.
Why would I be nervous?
Whoa, the car turned the camera on itself. If you are interested in purchasing one of Deb's Nubian or Boer goats, please contact her at Sunrise Farm. I promise you won't be disappointed. If you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe to my channel and like and share this video. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well. For homemade products made at this ranch, visit AmericanCountryEssentials.com, which is linked below.